Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back one and all to DK64 Randomizer.com. Today we've got more KEVIN for you, more KEVIN action. We caught a match in our top 8. This is a quarterfinals matchup. A winner goes to the semifinals. We've got Spike SSBU, the Thunder from Down Under, versus MumboToken. Spike is our 1 seed. He won the qualifier. Mumbo's our 8 seed. Certainly in the mix. Certainly going to get a competitive seed out of today. 1 seed to decide them all. Who's going to advance and who will be knocked out. I am Larock. I will be on the mic for you tonight, and I am joined by Rickums. How you doing?
Morning, gamers. Yeah, and I'm excited to be calling this one. Yeah, like you said, this is going to be a little fun one here. We had a little joke before. We had a nice factory value, but yeah, looking to see through the seeds. Starting with with Mini and Monkey Port already is interesting.
Nice.
With just a Diddy, like just Feather and the Diddy moves needed for K-Rool. This
right.
we never utter the J word ever. But I mean, like, with the values we have on some of these earlier levels, obviously having to work around that complex level order, you never know what we're going to come across. But it's looking favourable for the runners, but it's going to be very interesting to see how the start plays out.
You've hammered home the core tenets of KEVIN. We've got a complex level order. Anything can be anywhere. You got to go all over the place. There are no restrictions on fill placements. You're going to find vines anywhere, diving, who knows where. Season 2 gives you a little consistency. KEVIN has no such mercy. You could go into whatever order whenever you want. Who knows? We also know what our K-Rool and Helm order are. If we need to go to Helm, that 11 points in Helm is a little spicy. It is a Lanky Donkey Tiny. And our K-Rool order is Tiny Donkey Diddy, which is not going to require a lot of items because we already start with Mini Monkey. Pretty good.
Yep, so, I mean, obviously, with that as well, I say we're looking for Feather. We may not necessarily need that. We might be able to sponge us away with some oranges instead for that little sub-tech, but, yeah, that'd be interesting to see, like, how quickly it goes. The hints are going to be very crucial here, I think, for both of these runners.
It could be very quick. It could also be very slow. You never really know with KEVIN. Very volatile, very unpredictable. To elaborate on the points a little bit, each item is assigned a point value, with generally more important items getting generally more points, worth more points. They are broadly categorized so that you know that an instrument and a gun, those are each worth 9 points. Your active moves are worth 5. Your slams are worth 5. Homing and sniper are worth 5. Your pad moves are 3. The bean is worth 3 points. Keep an eye out for the bean. That can affect your point total very critically. Your barrel moves, so the rocket barrel that we're looking for is worth 7 points. Your training moves, if we need to get some diving action, that's also 7 points. Your Kongs and keys are 11. They are a huge point total. And 11 points is an auspicious number with 11 points in Helm. That 11 mats out such that it is either 1 item or 3, and take a guess which is more likely. We could have a Kong in Helm, we could have Key 8 in Helm, we could have 3 moves in Helm. This is going to be wild.
So that's the thing, especially with 11 points. It's hard to fill that with anything else either than at 11 or a 5-3-3. So yeah, this could be...
We're in for it.
This could be interesting real quick.
We are in for it now. Right. We are good to go. I'm going to inform the team that they are good to start. Hope y'all are ready for this one. These seeds go wild and crazy, so who knows how fast it's going to be. We've heard of KEVIN seeds that don't last an hour. This is trending in that direction, but who knows, because we've also had KEVIN seeds that look pretty, and then you just end up bricked for 30 minutes. And you end up in a 2-hour time. Who knows? We're going to find out. They are just about off to the races. As we send them off, 15 seconds. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We got a prediction going on. Will someone get all 5 Kongs before... I can't read, it got cut off. 45 minutes. Who knows? We'll find out in time. As they are off.
Not a lot of people believe in that so far, but we'll see how that goes.
I'm not gonna end kind of for good reason. That 11 is a little spicy in Helm. That's a little much.
Already got a bit of divergence at the start here.
I kind of like what Spike's doing.
6 to get in the caves.
I really like what Spike does. He wants to know how much his early lobbies cost so he can figure out whether or not he wants to go for it. Mumbo saw, I think, a GB in the prison cage, and he's going straight for it. He can grab it with DK with some good rolls.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially for those of you who haven't seen any KEVIN Seed before, as you probably noticed from Spike's trip into caves, we do not have. Oh, here we go. We do not have hints on the doors. They come from bananas. So yeah, we can have a look at it now. So.
Oh boy, Factory Fairy number game. Tiny can be found in chunky. Galleon CBs are foolish. Whoa, whoa, whoa! We're flying. All right, castle rooms. E8 Hero versus Diddy. Interesting. And this one, Jetpack!
Jetpack!
Whoa!
Hello!
Jetpack, what are you doing? That's got feather.
Yes.
HT2. Alright, well, I missed a couple, but that's right. Cool. We get 2 looks at them, fortunately. Spike will be looking at them one and the same. That first GB counts for a fair few hints, so... Ooh, a 1 GB Factory. We're going there first for sure.
Right, so we are on the hunt for medals as well now.
Oh yeah, can't lose sight of those. Very important. And how many do we? I think it's 10.
10 you need for that, yep.
10. Oh boy, that's a big number, but we're off to a good start. We got 2 already. That's pretty nice. What does help is that it's probably Featherbow, and it's not super likely you need Featherbow. You can also beat K. Rool with oranges instead of Feather. So if it is indeed just Feather on Jetpack, and you find oranges, you might just not need medals. You've got, like, basically a bailout condition. If you find oranges, you're good. But if you have to get your 10 medals, so be it. Critically, it's not on the path to anything else. So Feather is unlikely to lock anything else that's important.
Yeah, it's always good. Like, this is what I love about the multipath hints. Like, it will tell you exactly. I say exactly, but it gives you the like lay of land of like, right, this is what you need. Once you've got it, don't push too much harder out elsewhere, so you can really kind of condense your checks down, which is really nice.
Where did Spike get that rainbow coin? That's kind of big. Love rainbow coins that are early. Oh, find out.
That's just in front of the level 1 hit. There we go.
Ooh. And I love looking at that item every time off the rip. That's it's the first peak in the game. It's from file start. It is the fastest thing you can check, and just love checking it.
Well, Spike first one into factory. Let's go.
Makes sense. I mean, factory is 69 points. Very nice. Huge number. Chunky in caves. That was a hint that popped up, so we can pencil in some points here. It takes 11 off the board in caves. Still 27 remaining sizable caves, but now more in line with the other levels.
Just from that initial peak that Spike is, so yeah, you can see kind of the twirl and lanky items up here. We do have something in production room is on the path to Diddy, so it's not either of those two, so keep an eye on potentially Viscous Fat or the Crusher. Oh, hello, Key 4.
Okay, Key 4. We'll take it. Love that. Nice and simple. I didn't see that hint. I got lost in the sauce, which also means that I don't think Spike has seen that hint, so he's just kind of clearing production because he's just feeling production, I guess. His kind of day. Did you find anything in the strong or the Crusher?
Not here. Okay, so there's a vial here in storage.
We got storage to key 2, so we could be looking at bongos here for our key 2. It's a possibility. We're gonna start thinking about bongos checks, maybe caves. A bunch of bongos checks in caves.
Yep, I mean, oh wow, Strong Kong as well. I mean, both of those is your igloo.
Shoot, yeah, that kind of fits pretty well, huh? Maybe pencil that one in already. Holy moly.
Right. Again, we've seen fairies if you haven't seen it before. We've got crates as well that go into the pool. Right, what do we got here? We've got a lanky potion on Cranky. So keep an eye on that for later.
Wow, Spike with a pretty nice cut up to the power HUD. That's pretty hard to do. Getting that check pretty early so you don't have to drop down from R&D. I think you're pretty likely to loop up to R&D anyway, so I'm not trying much, like, I'm not really sure how much value it is, but it's nice, I suppose. Lanky pushing on Cranky. We gotta note that down. Forget to write down your vials and chops, folks. Very important. Factory free chunky items. So those bongos are away the horde. And then 5-door temple. DK Rool. Interesting. 2 DK Rool hints already, which is pretty nice. Lanky can be found by Chunky and Isles. And then the Strong Kong is way the horde, so...
Oh, wow.
Alright.
I mean, that igloo's looking very tasty right now.
Alright, well now we can pencil in the Lanky on Isles, which takes another pile of points off the board there. Pretty nice.
Found by Chunky, I mean, instantly, like, you're hoping it's Pineapple Cage, but, I mean, we would never know, Pound the X might rear its head.
Yeah. DK Igloo looking real good right now for a key, but not clear as of yet. We shall see. Could be entirely unrelated. Maybe you need Strong Kong for, like, Thornvine Barn or something. Okay, that's probably the worst case scenario, because then you have to figure out a way to get in the forest. Why would I say that? That was kind of mean. I hate it when my mind is moving faster than my brain. My mouth is moving faster than my brain. Wow, if my mind moved faster than my brain, that'd be a great superpower. You go infinite.
There's no stopping. There's no stopping.
If only we were so. Only we were so capable.
We are about a few seconds away from another Way of the Horde, the Fairy by the Numbers game, so we're gonna keep an eye out to see what that is.
It could be very telling. An early item. It could be like a key we haven't seen yet. Maybe that's like a key 5 or something.
That's the thing. I mean, yeah, we said that the numbers in Factory is like quite tasty, but there's 3 Way of the Hordes we're able to get right off the rip, so this is a very fruitful factory here.
Funky with a shared GB, but it costs 8 coins. That's just so rude. Like, oh man.
Another medal. So it's another one to add to the count.
The number is going up. We've seen a couple in shops too. I think like something like Lanky buy one or something.
Right, what is this?
Oh, green? Punch.
Punch.
We will have to keep that in mind.
Punch Way of the Horde. Interesting.
And you know what? While we're here, let's just do some counting. All right, Chad, break out your calculators. This is difficult. I know.
The counting, it always gets me.
I guess Spike is opting to like check some bonus barrels for like fast mini games. I think this is for a GB, but if it's quick, it's pretty good. I see Pie snuck in there. Double 5s. No 6. We skipped 6. 8 is gone. Did 9 eat 8 this time? That's crazy. Yeah, we're all over the place now. Alright. That was the warm-up round. Spike's probably gonna go do it next. Y'all got some room for improvement, and it's junk anyway. Maybe that's a divine judgment on chat's ability to count. Spike being really aggressive with GBs. Love this.
So this is the thing, like, especially with the level orders, and even like if you're really pushing hits, he's just got 9 now, so he could go for the kind of the 3rd set of hits, but GBs can get really awkward later, so doing some of the bonus barrels early actually pay off quite a lot. I found in these settings more than like normal like season 2.
Doing fast games isn't too bad. This is what, like a 20-something second game.
Yeah,
there's not too many GBs that are faster than that. You're already here. You're just kind of like in the way. It just kind of works. I don't know. I think it's fine. Okay, but Spike is also getting some GBs here. Has he looked at his hints yet? He should be getting a whole pile of hints soon. Might like clear out the level and then check the hints, but that means we've got to be on top of our game for when he returns to it because I need to look at some of these.
Yeah, I've got a couple noted down, but I need some refresh. There we go, Mumbo clearing a bit quicker with that Strong Kong, quite nice.
Yeah, but if we got a production room hint, then he's climbing for sure.
Yeah, I was about to say he's climbing. Yeah, activate the Diddy pad.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just a GB.
All
right,
okay.
okay.
A lot of 3s. Pretty good. 4, huge. Roman numerals. Cat's off the rails. 21. Oh, how do we get there? That's not even on the board. He's too fast for us.
Right. While the counting was going on, the Diddy spring check here in production isn't anything. Now, it might be that we have to maybe come back here with Chunky to see the center item here, or it's on the Kasplat. So we've got 50-50 right now.
That Kasplat might be my least favorite Kasplat in the game. Not out of like he's in like a. It's not that it's hard to get to him. It's just annoying to get to him. It's just like
it's either him or it's the Castle Kasplat on a lone platform.
That guy is also pretty rude, and he's competing with like the guy in the tree, which is like awful to get to, and somehow it still competes. It's just horrendous. Spike is not sure what he wants to do. He is bailing out. He is. Oh no, he's not. I'm not sure where he's going. All right, with an instrument, it's not so bad, but it's not here.
Ooh,
is that actually a production hint? I did not see that one. It's not a storage hint, but I didn't see a production hint. Spike would just pause already. Right, here we go. 4 shots are dead. He's Chunky Gorilla gone. Castle Underground, 1 potion. And then I think it was Japes Funky Diddy.
Okay.
Soul 4-pack here. Okay, Spike is just looking at production. Now that he got an instrument, he should be able to see what the Kasplat drops, but I don't think he got a good look at it. It was a blueprint, so it's like really small to see, so it's kind of he might not have gotten a good look at it. I don't think it's not too bad to climb anyway when you look at this Diddy check, like it's a GB and you might climb for it anyway. Hard to say.
Yeah, no, we'll take a GB. Right, we'll have a look and see what this cave.
He may have gotten a better look at it than we did, so he's out of here. He's still not looking at his hints. He's starting to annoy me, Spike.
Over on Mumbo's side, we did just see Pineapple Cage just as a blueprint, so there's no lanky hiding there. Could be with that punch. Could be in Cave's lobby, so that'd be one to see.
Could be a Kasplat in Cave's lobby. Oh wow, barrel throwing just chilling on the galley lobby. Kasplat, that's a pretty nice find.
Ooh, okay.
We love that. 9 points left in Isles. What do we do? Oh wow. I think with the information that he's gleaned from his hints, Mumbo knows that, oh, I need to run straight to Donkey's 5-door cabin. That just made, or 5-door igloo. That makes way too much sense. Whereas Spike is just kind of gaming. If you check the hints so fast, I didn't even see it. There's no way, right? Am I crazy? No, he must be crazy. He's the crazy one. Let's... Yes. Agreed? Chat, agreed?
Yeah, no, it's definitely not us, no.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, I got my partner in crime to agree with me. Excellent. But now I got caves to look through. Not a ton in here. Well, okay, there's a Kong in here. That's pretty good. I definitely wrote this down wrong, but there's definitely a Kong in here. I don't know who unlocks him, but... Maybe Diddy or Donkey. If it's Diddy or Donkey, that'd be pretty nice. Could be that it's in the... Chunky could be there. We'd have to find another way to get to Key 2, possibly with the bongos, possibly with the strong Kong, but... We'll see. Love this look from Mumbo. He's looking at the blueprint pillar Kasplat by killing him with an instrument. Just a GB. Forget about it.
Yeah, always nice to have a peek. Pearl on the Kasplat there for Spike. So...
Nice to have one of those in your pocket.
Yeah, no Pearl Casino needed.
Yeah, oh boy. Talk about unpleasant. And naturally, they pick opposite sides of caves to clear through to make our lives much more complicated, but...
Nice shared fairy there on Candy.
And now looking at that, see ya. No reason to believe
shared banana. All right.
That's pretty nice. No reason to believe the BFI is required quite yet. We don't have mini hinted. We don't have like. We don't have the rare room hinted or anything. But Mumbo knows I got my bongos. My bongos are hinted. I'm gonna go check the rotating cabin. Let's see what we got in here. This could be key 2. Could be something nice. Okay, it's not. Thank you, game. Very funny. Good one.
We'll check the arena though. It's nice that have 2 in 1 here.
Yeah, that might be why I came here first. Actually, 2 checks as opposed to 1, and of course they're both brick.
25. We'll do this one.
Oh, that is a potion in the igloo.
That is a potion.
I think that's clear.
from this far out, it's hard to check, but right, this igloo might be something nice here.
There we go. Here's the action. That looks like a clear vial in the caves igloo.
That was my initial reaction.
I don't know if anyone else got a better look at that than we did, but the coloring on the igloo makes it such a nightmare to see. That looks like a chunky in here.
That is a Kong.
Welcome to the show, Chunky Kong. Excellent. All important. What do? I guess you just keep clearing caves. I mean, what else are you gonna do?
I'd be very tempted to just exit level, check the lobby item here, and then go back in.
That's true. You know, that would make a lot of sense if you would check your hints to do. There's been a lot of discussion in progressive hints at what point do you actually check your hints? Like, do you just like sit around and wait? How long is too long? I think he's sitting on like 20 hints right now, which is just mind-shattering.
Normally, I kind of follow. I think Kuiper does it. I kind of like learn off him. Is like I will wait until I've got 4 GBs to get like 2 pages worth of hints, and then like 1 extra, and then get around about the 16 mark to get like another page and a half. But really, like, unless I'm really struggling, like, I'll stop, like, in between. But normally I'll go at, like, 4 and 16 to check. But I know runners will, like, they'll check at 1, they'll check at 4, they'll check at 9. So it's different, like, between each player.
Yeah. Or maybe I have a little inherent bias. I'm checking those things instantly.
Yeah, I love having hints to me. Just, like, even... It's funny enough, like, people say... Not bad, but I sometimes find foolish hints more valuable than having some even just the actual multipath hint themselves.
Would be really nice, right?
Knowing to just completely nerf an area, like, it just can just save you minutes upon minutes.
You're totally right. Imagine if you had a Kevin's foolish hint here. It would just be incredible. So we're having Chunky first. Not really going to matter here. You got to clear out caves regardless. It's too early. You don't have too many options yet. What are we looking at for keys? I mean, I don't... What do we see for galleon costs? I don't know. That's the only other level we can see right now.
The galleon, I believe, was 15. We saw that when...
15? That's a kind of a big number if that's your 3rd level. Spike's got there, though.
Yeah, Spike's been... Yes, like I say, with the extra, the mini-games he's done, like, yeah.
We got another look at that vial.
Is a clear vial, yeah.
Totally clear. Yeah. Pretty good, pretty good. Keep that in mind.
Right. Mumbo about to acquire his Chunky.
Spike continuing to play really aggressive for GBs. I mean, it seems to be... I don't even know if it's paying out for him. He fell through the floor and got really confused when the floor decided to have mercy on him. I think it's a fix we added. It's shockingly easy to fall out of this room. Actually, it's not shocking. If you play this game enough, you know it's not shocking that you'll fall out of this room. I totally made that up. Hey, there's our Caves Chunky Kong. But nothing else out of Caves so far. We still got 27 points to figure out. Mumbo's out of here. He's like, alright, what's next? To Factory. He's got... Oh, he's got Punch. Ooh, this is big.
Yeah. Well, this could also be...
Yeah.
Right, there's a banana on the ferry.
He thought about the Factory punch box, but he didn't think about the Caves punch wall. But there's a bunch of punch stuff in Factory as well. Like the arcade guy, although they probably checked it. I don't recall seeing it, but Ferry playing about as nice as you'd expect it to.
Yeah, there are some fairies that can be absolute trolls. That's normally not one of the worst ones, but there are some. Like, I'm thinking.
Red alert hints. Tiny can be found by Chunky in caves. Okay. Okay, I got all those. Foolish CBs and Galleon. He and Diddy in castle rooms. Can be found by Donkey in caves. We found Chunky. All's good. Okay, I missed the Tiny can be found by Chunky in caves hint. That's kind of nice. Maybe the hinted Gorilla Gun pet is probably Tiny.
Yeah,
then?
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
That would explain your punch too. So that might simplify things.
Production room is Diddy. Yeah, there's that one.
Production room is Diddy. Okay, so there is a production. Oh wow.
Oh, we're about
and
to
there it is.
It's blue.
Whoa. Linky can be found by Chunky and Isles. Oh my. Mumbo was fishing for Lanky pretty hard there on that punch box. Didn't find anything, but now he's got this blue vial to work with. What are we looking at here?
O-stat, oh.
Huh. So that's it, right? It's definitely O-stand.
Yeah, there's that. We've seen everything else.
What do you do with O-stand?
Especially because it's a 7 or 9. We can literally rule like nothing out right now. I mean, we want to go to Japes. I know for who's it that had
right, new information.
Japes,
Jetpack's way the
Diddy.
horde. Factory Cranky Lanky's way the horde. Helm hint, who cares? And then testing.
2, 8, and Diddy.
That would be the punch we found in the testing room, right? On the ferry? Maybe. It might be something. I think it has to be. Because it can't be the dart wheel, because otherwise Jetpack would be on the path to all this stuff. So I think we have to use punch a lot this seed, it looks like. However, given the quantity of things I think we've seen double hinted, we've seen a Way of the Horde and a path hint for punch. I think it's kind of likely the seed is kind of fast if there's just not that much to hint.
Oh,
just take it all the way.
There's your key 2.
Perfect. I mean, makes sense. A punch lock check in factory with a lot of points. Key 2 fits perfectly here. Mumbo's following the hints like a good little boy. Now, this vial on Cranky here is also Way of the Horde, so we're going to have to keep that in mind. We want that... Oh, he's come back for this vial here. He wants Jetpack. Oh, and Spike is thinking big. Spike is thinking big. He's thinking hunkless. He is picking up the boulder with relative ease. Now, this is a little cheeky little tech. This is like one of the... This is just so funny. A DK64 moment in a nutshell, where you have the large boulder that you have to put on the large boulder pad with Hunky Chunky to get into to break open the igloo and get that item. But what if you just take the small boulder and put it on the large boulder pad? Well, wouldn't you know it? It just works.
A boulder is a boulder. Oh, there's a potion here on Mumbo's side.
Oh,
here.
wow. This is
storage.
This is big. This might be like guitar. This could be... I think guitar makes a lot of sense here. Or something for castle rooms. So maybe this is... Guitar makes a lot of sense. I'm trying to match this up. So punch is to key 2, key 8, and Diddy K Rool. We have castle rooms to Diddy K Rool. Oh, look at this beat. A rocket barrel makes a lot of sense, but... Rocket barrel, go to the ballroom. It could be like a grape. It could be like a sniper. I'm trying to think of castle room checks that we're missing moves for. It's not the museum and it's not the car race.
We have everything, I think, for rooms.
It's gotta be... It's gotta be bait. It's gotta be bait is what it is. Whoa!
Oh!
Whoa! 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 Spike with some action. We found Tiny, and we got Vine swinging to boot. Love that.
Only nine points left in caves now. So after those vines are a great find.
Huge. Uncleus, kind of big there. Getting the chunky bananas kind of turned out pretty big. Let's see what he can do with his tiny advantage. He's got Mini Monkey and Monkey Port to work with. Maybe he takes a peek at BFI. Humble metal purchase. He's also thinking that Jetpack is worth his time. Not going to gamble on oranges. Very smart. Gambling on oranges would be kind of crazy right now. I'm a big fan of taking the sure thing. You know that...
Yeah, for sure.
You know the Jetpack has your feather, almost certainly. Or something that will directly get you feather. You got it.
Like this from Mumbo, grabbing that Aztec roof dirt from the peanut cage.
We need 10 medals for Jetpack. Mumbo is at 5, Spike is at 4. Well, they're getting there. They are getting there.
Oh, no, Mumbo not fancying Castle there.
Ooh, and Spike has remembered Caves Lobby. We're going to get a look at this. Oh, they both remembered it at the same time.
Oh, well, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. What do we got here? Is this going to be a little... I guess we need Lanky. It's not here, because it's not on the Kasplat. I guess they won't... I wouldn't hate a medal here, but...
Yeah, there's just a GB on the lava here.
Unfortunate, but that'll do. Oh, you know, one problem they might run into is they may need Feather to get... Well, is there any Isles check that is Feather locked or Chunky somehow? I don't think so.
No, I was thinking perhaps we may need sacks for, obviously, like for Pound the X, but... Or
if it's
triangle?
Not, yeah, if it's not Pound the X, it has to be Triangle then. Oh, hang on, I'm seeing a vial up there. Oh, wow, that is a super annoying vial to get to. Big Mumbo might know that Spike is pretty good at the backflip up top there. You can backflip up there with Tiny. It's pretty annoying to do, but Spike has made a trade on it.
Alright, 37 points in Castle for Mumbo. So, yeah, we have a couple of rooms we could check out.
Minky 2 to work with. Paying off in spades, he's already in level 3. Can't get to level 4 until we find diving, but no rush. The problem is now that he has access to level 3 and soon to be level 5 as he picks up G. Actually, he has enough GBs to get to level 5 then. He's kind of pushed away from caves for a while. It's probably not until he finds Hunky Chunky that he's going to consider that clear vial in caves. So he may not have his vines for a long time. Spike might be thinking BFI, but he only just like randomly picked up that fairy because it was there. It would be kind of crazy not to grab it, even if you have no nudge towards BFI. If a fairy just falls in front of you, probably.
Yeah, unless you go to see it. It's one of those ones that, like, once I have Tiny and Mini, I'll check it just to rule it out. But, like, yeah, because we've had nothing to... Yeah, I would have thought we may have had a hint for it by now. I mean,
you know what?
You never know with hints, but...
They're actually both on top of their game. They're both ahead. They're both a step ahead of me here. Jetpack counts as an Isles check. So if it is Feather on Jetpack like we think it is, Isles is done. That would be the last 9 points.
Yeah, no, they both have it marked, yeah.
They're on top of their game.
Yeah, great determining there for me.
And with a read like that, bang, key 2 in Spike's pocket. Beautiful. He probably knows he won't be the first to get to key 2, but he get there at some point, so he's making waves. Making progress, slow and steady. Did he remember there was a medal here? If you remember there was a medal there, that's like crazy. I guess you knew the jetpack was needed the whole time, so you're probably kind of keeping medal locations in your back pocket, write them down as you go. Yeah,
that's always like, as soon as you start needing them, yeah, you're noting down your fairies, you're noting down...
It is very fortunate that got hinted early. If that got hinted late, it could have been a complete disaster. Because, like, you're not intentionally going out of your way to pick up medals, right? You have to just, like, incidentally find them, and then if at the end of the seed you're like, oh my god, my feather bow is locked by 6 more medals. What shops were the medals in? Oh, panic!
Yeah.
Alright, so what do we do now? We got O-Stand hinted, right? O-Stand to the DK roll somehow. How do you make O-Stand work? You only make O-Stand work in very specific locations. Either in Japes or in Forest, most likely.
Yeah, because it's not a production here. We already know that's nothing. Alright, production for factory tiny medal. Ooh.
Rod to key 4. Did we miss a location?
No, that's a new one. Wait.
And then O-Stand is hinted away the board. So...
Yeah, just double hinted.
What check did we miss in
production? Ooh, stacks in castle there.
Ooh, nice
on the crate.
Do we need that? I don't think so. Not known to be needed. It gets you to pound the X. So that might be lanky right there for Mumbo.
Just for this balloon, oh, you'd love it.
So there's definitely something else in production, but where? Oh no! Key 4 is just the base. They just have key 4. Thank you, team. I'm dumb.
Ah, yes. Oh yeah, it was on a cosplay.
Yeah, it was like the first thing we got. All right, great. Never mind. Crisis averted. That's just the key. And then I believe that is a baboon balloon bot in Castle, so nothing too exciting, but something to keep in mind. I mean, I suppose if you're looking for castle rooms, that's a step in the right direction.
Spike still continuing his mini game collection for these this GB hunting.
Okay, I got it. All right, castle rooms is going to be the museum. Okay, nice charge on the outside. Does that narrow our numbers down? No, 20 is still a pretty big number. So castle rooms is going to be the museum, right? Because testing got you punch, and then you need punch for the museum. I was trying to like put a step in between there when it's actually just the simplest answer.
Sometimes it is. We love to. That's the thing with DK. When you're working with hints, you love to overcomplicate and say, no, it could just be that.
It's so easy to overcomplicate them too in settings where they get wild and crazy. But I'm gonna be the bearer of bad news, team. This might be a short one. We might be out of here real quick. What do we need at this point?
He's gonna say it. He's gonna say it.
It's a jet. I'm telling you right
now.
This
He said it.
This is a jet for sure. The only problem you might run into is if Aztec is expensive. Because right now, you get 10 medals, you get your feather. Hopefully you find just Rocket Barrel here. Hopefully? Maybe? That might be a little optimistic. Maybe Rocket Barrel's and Japes. Or one of Rocket Barrel or Peanuts and Japes, probably Rocket Barrel. Maybe it's in Forest. All in all, this still seems really fast, because we still have a lot of unanswered things. Spike is on his way to Factory Tiny Metal as well. He should be able to get that before he leaves here. And then I'll answer another question. What the heck is that? We have a lot of unresolved way at the Hordes right now. We've got a shop in Japes that's hinted. We've got that factory shop that's hinted. We've got the Caves Gorilla Gun pad that's hinted. And then Factory Tiny Metal. So, there you go.
Yeah, still a few things that we're like getting towards. So many numbers.
You know, actually earlier I said, Mumbo taking a spill! Oh! All the way! Alright, he didn't fall all the way off, and I think he's got warps to recover, so that's just a little bit of an inconvenience. Oh, he didn't have warp 1. Oh, but he gets Donkey's Medal. You know, you gotta take the wins you can get when you get knocked off of Castle. We all get one. We all get one. A GB to balm your soul. Is something in here? No, Spike's just doing this for GB.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, no, more GB hunting.
This is metal though. Oh, he's 10 away. All right. Yeah, I did say that I'm not sure when. I'm not sure when Mumbo is going to go back to caves for Tiny, but he may go back at some point. Or, I was wondering when he goes back for the vines, but he may go back and try and pull Tiny at some point. Can he do it? I think he can with punch and barrels. I think he can get the medal practically. You can swipe a couple CBs in a rock, and I think that gets you there. Somebody with the calculator in front of them can check it. I'm a little busy at the moment.
What's that? Sorry, caves.
Caves chunky metal. Alright, museum. This is a big one. We're thinking this is going to be something important. That appears to be a melon. Never mind.
That is a melon, yeah.
Alright, sometimes the simplest answer is terrible.
Right, Rocket Barrel's Factory Tiny Metal there.
Whoa, what are you doing there? What? That's a little surprise. Because now that means all our DK roll paths point to Peanut. You definitely don't need punch for Factory Tiny Metal. You don't need anything for Factory Tiny Metal. So we got a nice long train to Peanuts. That's a point in favor of the Jet. That's a point in favor of the Jet. That Peanut, or that Rocket Barrel will take you to Castle Rooms. See me in the ballroom. Let's dance.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. What's the O stand for? Is it just the dirt by the painting room?
It's gotta be for...
No, it's gotta be more than that, sure.
Oranges in the shed!
Who needs feather?
Big. We're not seeing Jetpack this seed. No way they're going for that.
Nope.
The only way they go back for that is if they find... No, there's no way they do Jetpack. There's no reason to do it otherwise. Even if it isn't feather and it's like some other 9-pointer. Okay, yeah, Spike saw this vial. He did that flip up in Cave's lobby. It's not a vial. I made that up. Okay.
So blueprint.
It's a medal. Oh no. If he gets his 10th medal, he might do Jetpack at Frankie's. He might do jetpack at Cranky's on his climb before he gets to oranges in the shed. That would be unfortunate. We may see jetpack team. We may get it anyway. The timing might be really unfortunate. But I really like Spike's position in this seed. He's got so much stuff. Pulling Tiny was like absolutely massive. Going so far out of his way to get the chunky metal in
Oh, the aim from Mumbo there. Threading the needle to that slam onto the pad there for the library.
Beautiful. Cheeky little slam there. He just abandoned a pearl. Makes sense, gotta go fast.
Yeah, he's already got one, so...
You only need one. You still only need one, mercifully. More than that would be a... We'd have to consult the Geneva Conventions to see if that's okay.
This is, yeah, so... Spike is about to get his 10th medal here on in Candy.
He's gonna end up doing jetpack, isn't he? That is unfortunate. I don't think there's a chance we see Mumbo do jetpack. Well, okay, there is a chance, but I think it's just outrageously unlikely. But now what Spike's gonna do is he's gonna clear a castle. He's gonna find that saxophone, and he's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go pound the X. I have Tiny. I'm just gonna go get Lanky real quick. And he picks up Lanky. What do we need Lanky for? Lanky buys away the horde move in a shop. We had
just do that factory shop, yeah.
Maybe Key 8 is really ugly. Maybe that's the problem. Go stand a DK roll. I feel like that narrows down Peanuts so much. Is it... It could be that, like, O-Stand gets you something else that you then have to figure out. Maybe O-Stand gets you a gun, and then you have to go to the 5-door temple with that gun. That must be it, right? Maybe your castle rooms has your guitar, and then an O-Stand check gives you, like, I don't know, let's say pineapple, and then you have to go into the chunky 5-door temple to find your peanuts.
Oh, sorry, KOF. I just see Mumbo was only 3 colored bananas off getting Tiny here.
Ooh. No, he looks a little more than that. It's Chunky's medal, so he's got, like, another, like, 30 to go.
Oh, was it Chunky's? I thought it was DK's medal that got it. Oh.
It was Chunky's, because he got it at the same time as he got the...
Ah.
Maybe he's thinking Hunkless right now. He's moving the boulder now, but you want to move this boulder any way to just, like, pop open a crate that gives you a bunch of chunky CBs. So if he does this, he might be back in the lead, because Spike's gonna definitely have to waste some time doing a jetpack. He's doing Hunkless. Here we go.
He's doing it. Here we go.
Boulder enjoyers are up tremendous in this seed. This is a seed where Hunkless will save you a ton of time, I think. The problem is that we're gonna almost certainly... And the best part is, we might not have Hunky Chunky Way the Horde. Yeah, oh, it's Pound the X we do. What the heck is Hunky Chunky? Oh, man. What do we do? What do we do? When in doubt, big number. I want to see a Galleon. We have no Key 5 hints, so Key 5, I think, might just be in Funkies and Japes. No, we don't. That would be past Key 5. I'm dumb.
We still don't have... Yeah, still missing diving as well.
I don't know. I know not. Oh no, he's gonna end up 3 short, isn't he? He needs a 5-pack for... Chunky. He needs a few more Chunky CBs to get there. Because there's only 5 in the igloo here. We'll put him at 37.
He's got the punch room by the slope to Cranky.
Yes, he needs to go do the snide room. You might be thinking that. It's like, I'm really close on Chunky's medal. Maybe I can find a way there. Tiny might be there. He's going straight there.
Yeah, there he is there. He knows.
Excellent game knowledge there. He does need to get back to his hints eventually, though. I don't know if he wrote down the factory Tiny medal. He does need to run pretty much straight back there to go get his rocket barrel. But
yeah,
Tiny's acquired from him.
He's seen that, yeah. I believe, yeah, he's seen that in.
Got his vines, too. Love that. So, yeah, if he gets factory Tiny medal, it's basically even with Spike. This is a dead heat. The next decision they make is going to be a really impactful one. Where do you go from here?
Right, so at least on Mumbo's side, we've seen the Chunky room, we've seen the DK room, so yeah, it's gonna be either a Diddy Ball room or the. Does the car race count as rooms?
Yes,
It does. Yeah, I thought so. Just double checking. So luckily we already have Monkey Port. So
the reason I don't think it's the car race is that we started with like all the stuff to get it, so it just doesn't really fit for it to be there. Punch is the big delimiter on what you do with it, but it could be that you get something. You could like find Gorilla Gon and then use Punch plus Gorilla Gon to get something else. So actually, yeah, maybe the car race does make sense. We need to have a good hard look at this ballroom here. And poor Spike is about to get baited into doing jetpack. There's no way he doesn't do it when he passes Cranky here. It just like fits way too well in the routing. He's like, I've got 10 medals. He's thinking this is brilliant, and then he's just gonna get absolutely spit roasted by the shed. Oh man, he even had perfect donkey CB routing up to this point. That's just tragic. He's going back down. What is he thinking? What are you getting down here? Was he like out of money for this purchase? Oh, I think he was, because this is where you buy balloon. That's right.
yeah, he was 1 coin short before.
Oh no. Collecting tiny bananas as fast as he can think of them. A trail here, a trail here. Go, go, go. This will get him his rocket barrel, and then he's probably going to think...
Straight to castle.
It's got to be right. This has to be your answer. Okay, I like the car race check while you're here. This kind of makes sense. I don't think Spike looked at this. I don't think this is super likely, but... it's possible. Not out of the question.
What could be... With 14's like one of the worst numbers you have. Right, it's just a
yeah. 14
is like
definitely unfortunate.
A 9 you're really hoping towards with a 5, but like if it's 2 7s, like that's gonna be like really brutal to miss off.
Yeah. But he's back to castle. Okay, Spike. Oh, depending on the order of operations Spike does here, he doesn't know it, but there's definitely a trap if he goes to Cranky's first. If he does, like, the library first, he might get bailed out. No, because I think what he does is I think he does the library and then drops down to Cranky's. He's gonna drop to the library switch. Oh no, he's dropping all the way to Cranky's. He fell into the trap. Haha, you fool.
Oh.
Fallen victim to one of the world's classic blunders. Baited into doing the jetpack.
There it is.
For the stream.
Right, meanwhile, Mumbo's side, we're in the ballroom. Eyes peeled.
Here we go. This is a big room. If it's not here, the seed might get real ugly real quick. Because then we're looking at Lanky Tower.
Well, yeah, but maybe that balloon does come into play. So in that case, yeah, we're just going to be missing Grape. I know, like, there's a little bit more to it, but
yeah, Grape and then one of Sniper or Homing. Sniper will be logically required, so you can find Sniper relatively easily, but
yeah,
or Sniper should end up hinted. Okay, I think Spike picked up the item and didn't notice. Oh, there it is.
There's a potion.
A potion of the ballroom. This makes a ton of sense. So this is probably going to be, if I were to guess, like a guitar. It is indeed Feather on Jetpack.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Guitar makes the most sense for this here.
Oh, it's not a pretty mini game. It's the long, the long snatch. I never get that word right. That's just
such a tongue twister, that one.
Whoever came up with that was rare. Deserves a raise. Brilliant. Who knew they'd be tormenting people 20 years on?
Well, that's yeah. The amount of alliteration, because you have like your Batty Barrel Bandits, and just all of it like lines up nicely.
Blech. Blech. And this does not look like a Vin Diesel by 45 minutes. Farewell to your points, believers. Good try.
Oh,
it was in the cards, but not today. Not today. We're missing something. We're either missing Hunky or we're missing Triangle for Lanky. Or it's in, like, Helm Lobby, which would also go crazy. But we still need Gorilla Gon for that.
Alright, here we go. What are we gonna get?
What is our answer in castle? The castle rooms contain... Railgun.
God, it is, alright.
You know, that's the simplest answer, right? That gives you that you run straight to another way of the horde. Follow your way of the hordes to the end.
Nice vanilla fairy.
Oh man, you know what, Mumbo might be thinking we're looking at a Lanky-less seed. That is not out of the question. It could be like... you have a way of the horde purchased with Lanky, so that's kind of a big gamble, but it's out of the question. Alright, he saw that it was a medal on the castle car race and left. So he is definitely skipping medals forever now. Forget about him. A Lanky-less seed is definitely a tall order here with a hinted way of the horde Lanky shop, but what could it be? What could it be? You'd want it to be like O-Stand. Go out of logic for O-Stand, but if it's something important, like if that's your guitar, then there's no way you're skipping that.
No, there's no way.
Alright, another way of the horde. Mumbo is just running right at them at maximum velocity. Is this going to be like a hunky chunky? It's our triangle, alright.
Triangle, okay.
Perfect.
Well, now we have everything, yeah, so...
Oh, it couldn't have been hunky. It had to be a 9 because there were only 9 points left in Caves. Caves is done. So now we just hope that Lanky's right here. Right, more hints, I think. Castle Metal Rewards have 1 potion. Galleon
so
Shops.
Much sand.
Key 5. That's our key 5. This deck has so much sand. Forest Lanky attic shooting. We definitely need Lanky then.
Right, there he is.
And there he is.
And that means also, yeah, homing is going to be way of the horde somewhere, so...
Vin Diesel at 47 minutes. Believers, I'm so sorry. That is a...
Close. We tried. We tried.
That is a tragedy beyond measure. Interesting. That is an interesting way of the horde. Maybe that...
Yeah, so homing's going to form some part of it somewhere.
Well, what's really interesting is that you can do that cabin, or you can do that attic way out of logic, because you can do it without rape or without homing. So, like...
Yeah, just any gun.
So, honestly, your hints are kind of in shambles. You want to just... Oh, the big thing is that we need diving. That's the problem. We gotta find diving somewhere to get to level 4. So you still want to follow your way of the hordes, but once you find that, then you just kind of... You chase your DK roll hinted regions as best you can, I think. Like, I want to know what's in the 5-door temple real bad. But... I've now realized we have no guns except for the feather bow that's on jetpack, but the feather bow is not on the path to anything.
60 for hell, no.
If only the game was so generous. The bigger problem with that is that essentially raises the ceiling of other levels. Because you see 60 on Helm, your other levels could be up to 62. So that forest is looking like it might get real expensive. What I want to see is, I want to see somebody go to Galleon. I want to go pull key 5 out of the Galleon shops. Real bad.
Alright, here is the factory shop here for Mumbo.
This makes a lot of sense to do first. You know, take the bird in the hand, as opposed to the drowned key. I don't know, I ran out of... My metaphor died mid-sentence.
Oh, I'm so sorry, I tried to save you, I couldn't think of anything.
Oh, no. We've had a train wreck on the mic. It's unfortunate. You hate to see it.
Right, there is Hunky. All right.
Which leaves a 7-pointer in factory.
Are we looking at this tracker wrong? Are we supposed to have like a chunky K Rool that's like a secret 4-phase or something?
Yeah, we were talking about this. I was talking about this before the scene. I was like, you know, there's no chunky K Rool. This might not be too long a seed, but. All the stuff for Chunky K Rool turned up. We could do it right now. We'll trade you for Diddy K Rool. And we're done.
yeah, just go. Get key 8 off.
Bang. But Hunky, away the horde Hunky kind of implies that vines might be useful somehow. So that's a little alarming. I don't mean to alarm you, but you gotta live in that world. Alright, so Spike also worked his way into the ballroom and acquired his Gorilla Gon, so he is off to follow the trail here.
Oh wait, so we know that. Yeah, if we're thinking if it's Vines and Hunky, like we could be potentially the Hunky barrel in Aztec tunnels, something like that, maybe.
That would kind of work. Depends on what rock. I'm not too sure on that one because I don't think Vines would tie into that because we know Rocket Barrel was easy to get.
Well, I just figured, like, haha,
Oh.
Vines for getting through Aztec.
You're right. Vines isn't hinted. It could just be a random... Or the Hunky is way the Horde, not Path. Which means it actually could be 4 Vines to get Aztec access. So that's kind of grisly, but we'll see how this pans out. All right, Spike got Lanky. What is he doing? He's thinking.
All right, we got Galleon on Mumbo's side. We're gonna get our first looks in there.
Spike also thinking Galleon or the factory shop. It's hinted. What do you do with Hunky Chunky? Key question. And especially tricky because there are basically so many. There are landmines in this seed. I want to see Lanky's attic as fast as possible because you want to pare that information down real quick. If that's your key 8 or if that's your peanuts, then you could skip a ton of steps.
Mumbo trying to go 12-less here.
Unfortunate. Right, here's another question. Can we kill Helm yet? I don't think so. I don't think we can kill Helm yet. So make of that what you will. Punch, because Punch, you need Punch to get Vines, and you need Vines to get into Helm. Punch is on the path to a whole bunch of stuff. Specifically Key 8, or notably Key 8 and DK roll. Both things we're looking for. Helm is not dead yet. Alright, but we're in Galleon to go get our Key 5 in the shops, hopefully. Let's see what we turn up here. Where's Spike go, too? He is also off to Galleon. Face your way to the Hordes right now. Go, go, go.
Oh, just something that's really awful. We are just one instrument away from a vanilla Key 8 potential.
Are you serious? Oh my god.
We're a trombone away.
No way. If that trombone turns up, that's horrifying. And it might turn into a GB race in which Spike has a small but significant lead. Mumbo at functionally 35 GBs with his 5 blueprints. Spike is at 34 GBs plus 4 blueprints, 38. So a little bit of an edge to Spike if it's just a GB race, but
yeah,
it remains to be seen what the future holds.
Well, that's the thing, we've still got, yeah, definitely a couple, at least like 2 levels we haven't seen, so like shops and everything. Oh, another vanilla fairy, you love it.
Brilliant. Right.
But yeah, we got all the shops here. Like, there's a lot of potential GBs around. God, that critter did not want to give up there.
So Funky didn't have our thing, or Cranky didn't have our key, so we gotta head into the shipyard and take a nice little jaunt down Divingless Galleon, the classic. And we just really hope Diving turns up. It's not gonna turn up in the Galleon shop. It might turn up in the Galleon shops, but it seems unlikely to me. That could be no, it's not in Lanky Attic. I don't think we have a lead on Diving right now. We actually have nothing, I think. That's not great. Good luck. Oh, and Gorillgon is hinted too to Key 8 and DK Rool.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no. Vines and Gorillgon? We get a training of Monkey Portals on the path to Key 8 and DK Rool, then we're definitely going to Helm. Well, like, what could it be? It can only be... Well, I guess it could be both. If it's the 3-pack of stuff in there. It's no longer a Kong in there. Alright, here's our Key 5 at Candies, which is nice. Love picking that up. It's a key in Helm. That's the only thing there. But otherwise, it is a 3, a 3, and a 5. And we only have 3 3s left. Can we pick out our other 3s? No, I don't think so. Well, this is getting spicy. We are definitely running out of options for 3s, which could very well spell Doom or Helm. A 60 GB rush. I wonder if they're getting that feeling. They're buying GBs out of the shop, like, alright, maybe it's time to step on the gas a little bit.
Yeah, that's...
Spike taking a little extra time to clear out a couple extra early bonus barrels to get a minor GB edge. on the way forward.
Yeah, they may really come through for him. I mean, even like, yeah, he's done he's done Jetpack and Mumbo hasn't, but like, yeah, he's got those extra GPs where it counts.
They're high-fiving through the water. They're right next to each other.
Hell yeah.
They're synced up. They're gonna look at Funky at the same time. Okay.
Right.
Mumbo decides he needs more DK coins, which makes a lot of sense. But they're both gonna see garbage on this Funky shop. I guess 2 GBs is not garbage, but here we are.
Oof, just enough there for Spike. Luckily, it's just the cheap GB there.
All right, so the big question now is, can you get into Japes? Because Japes has a hinted location, and it's got an O-stand checks, so that could be nice. It's not the painting room, by the way, because that requires peanut, but it could be like the dirt.
Yeah, that's what I think. Because that where was O-stand needed?
O-stand was Chunky Production.
Yeah, so where is it? I think it has to. Surely that dirt, right? Unless it's going to be like something silly in like one of the mushroom inside checks, but we haven't had mushroom hinted yet. Like,
it could be the slope barrel too, in Stormy Tunnel. So we're looking at either Hillside or Stormy Tunnel for our answer. True, yeah. Wow, another metal, very funny game. A little bit late for that, and they both realize that we're out of here. But all right, with the GB Edge, Spike running to. Okay, hang on. Okay, yeah. Mumbo is now getting his hints. Spike's GB Edge paid out because he's already read these hints.
So much sand in Aztec.
It's unbelievable.
Alright, yeah, they're both going off right. Yeah, 22 to get in, so...
Easy to get in.
Go.
So far, so good. What do we got on Funky Diddy? That's the big question. There's 29 points in Japes. I mean, we can see all sorts of good stuff here. What do we want to see the most? Maybe guitar? Guitar might be the #1 option.
Yeah, that would be...
Any gun would probably be pretty good because it could point you at the Fibro Temple, right? Fibro Temple. I didn't get a good look at that Feather cage, but given that Feather is only on the path to Tiny K rule, we can pretty much write off Feather for the end of it for the rest of the game. Yeah. So like, Mumbo doesn't have Feather, but it's not going to be a problem. It's not going to be Tiny's Fibro Temple because we know it's not there.
Yeah, there was nothing in the cage.
He doesn't even bother to peek it. There's nothing to do there. There's a really nice cheeky little lineup there. You like stand on like the middle bar of the cage and then pan your camera left. It kind of works out that you get to see it. Spike running straight to the O-stand dirt. Is this our answer?
No. Okay.
I'm here. Why is the cages are closed because you gotta go up top. And Spike is a connoisseur of climbing up this slope. Fortunately with O-stand it's like trivial actually. Wow, okay, that's alright, that's so easy. I'm gonna have to take that under advisement. Yoink.
Yeah, I've seen him do it before, like on some of the restreams. I keep forgetting. The bean!
Oh, we got a bean! It's huge for a couple reasons. Kills 3 points. The bean is worth 3 points. And now there's only 2 3-pointers left. If it's not a key in Helm, they both have to be in Helm. If they find a 3-pointer anyway here, they know I must beat Helm to beat the seed. That's huge. Remember taking a more traditional route through Japes, clearing the underground area first. Pulling a grab for it? I mean, why not?
I'm trying to think of like where there's a potion here by Funkies.
Diddy's is the way the Horde one, so we're looking at this one that he's buying right now.
Oh. Oh. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. It's looking like a Helm angle team.
Oh, what have I done?
Oh,
there's a red
no.
potion here.
So much for this one being quick. Oh dear.
This on Mumbo's side is insane. Because it's either our peanuts we need, guitar we really need, or it's the 3-point to really guarantee help.
Oh my god, you're right. What do we got in this crown?
Oh, you're being called out in chat now.
It's guitar! Okay, we need that. Good. The
right.
Helmless dream is still alive. Alright. Oh boy, that is not great news.
Oh wait, I didn't even see DK as a potion here too.
Yeah, that was Blast. I don't think we're super worried about Blast right now. Oh, and Japes is done actually with that. Because yeah, so there's only a 5-pointer. Or Spike will know there's only a 5-pointer left after he buys this stuff, after he picks up this this guitar. And where does he go? Oh, he's running straight to the underground. He's just getting GBs at this point. He now knows I need GBs real bad, so I'm gonna clear out Japes. Japes is like one of the easiest levels to clear, generally really fast. Yeah. So you may as well do it.
Yeah. Quickly check the underground here. Check the two Splats in Hive Tunnel area, and then run.
Yeah, unfortunately, one has grab, and you're looking. You'd literally rather have GBs than grab right now.
Absolutely.
There's the bean, the dreaded bean, the foreboding bean. Hey, we're still looking for an orang stand check, but it's not in Japes because Japes is dead now, so it has to be in Forest. There's no other O-stand checks in the game, I don't think. When they get Diddy, they started with Diddy.
Yep.
They started with Diddy Donkey. Yeah, don't show up on the tracker. You don't have to deal with it. Unfortunate. And now Spike sees, oh my god, that's my bongos. Actually, he might hope it's coconut, or no, he knows it's grab, right? Whoops. I said all of the wrong things before I said the right thing. You love to see it. I'll take superpowers now, please. Can I get my mind? Can I get a mind buff?
Yeah, people in chat like, yeah, Llama Temple, the barrel. Yeah.
Llama Temple's a possibility.
Thank you, Connor.
Small problem. Only one of our players can get in. A feather on jetpack may turn out to be essential if it's in the Llama Temple.
Oh.
That would be very mean. That would be extremely rude. Fortunately, Cranky's nearby, and you can hopefully rule out everything else. So if Mumbo needs it, he knows where it is. There's no surprises there. He has it marked on his tracker. But that would be really rude.
Oh no!
You think you got away with that feather? No.
Yeah, no, it's a jetpack skip game. This one.
The revenge of the jetpack. Right, Spike's gonna take a look at Aztec here. How expensive is this Aztec? I like this just to get closer to Helm too. Okay, I also love that backflip to see what the B locker is. That might save you a little bit of time.
All right, yeah, that's not too bad. But yeah, Mumbo's having to go for it.
He's doing it anyway. I wonder what he's thinking. Is he like, I just rather have feather for K Rool? This isn't like that long a check anyway, so it's not too significant, but I wonder if he's just like too afraid now. It's like, if he realized the Llama Temple's a possibility, like, oh my god, I might need this feather.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah, he may have just come to that realization as well. It's like, I need this here, I don't have, like, coconut or... Well, grape is got, yeah, it has to be somewhere, because we need that for the attic. Like, logically.
But the problem is, there are still logic landmines out there. You might just find at some point a way of the Horde homing ammo and be like, okay, I know why I need that, but did I really need it? Great. Morning, Kuiper. Thanks for the raid. Unfortunately, we don't have snazzy raid music for you, but we got a barn burner of a seed. Key 8 is in Helm. Spike has marked it. Spike is extremely confident.
Yeah, he knows. He knows.
Yeah. Where in Helm is a good question. Lanky is the first room, so it could be Key 8 in, like, Donkey's room. It could be Key 8 in Lanky's room, so it could be, like, a really short Helm. Like a little one-room Helm. It could be Key 8 on a fairy in Helm, which would be extremely funny. Could be Key 8 on... Could be Key 8 on... The arena in Helm? That would go crazy. I think it's a possibility.
But then what's trombone for?
Logically, you have to turn off the blast.
Oh, yeah, you have to. Yeah.
To get the crown. That might be the worst spot it could be in if it's on the arena. I actually know the worst spot is definitely in the vanilla spot. That would go crazy, though. Yeah. Interesting, the llama. I like Spike's choice to just go, but I also kind of like Mumbo's choice to keep clearing out Japes to go get more GBs. He doesn't know how expensive these late levels are going to be. Forest is looking like it might be the most expensive level. Very important to get our way there. On top of that, we still need diving to get in a forest. So like, what do you do? You can work to 60 GBs in the meantime, but at some point you got to run back to some other level to go find your diving.
Well, I mean, there's a guaranteed 7 still in factory. Like, if you're looking for a 7, that's where I'd be looking instantly.
There are 3 sevens out there? That is not a lot. Oh dear. 3 sevens being out there is real spicy. Oh no, there's only 2. There's diving and sprint. That's it.
So, yeah, 50-50 on it being in factory, then.
Oh, yeah, good call. It's not in Galleon. We know it's not in Galleon. That has to be a 9-5. And then...
Yeah, that's okay.
So one of those levels is... So either Aztec or Factory has the 7. And it's not in Forest. It's not in Forest because that would be diving locked. So it has to be in Aztec or Factory. Alright, pick your poison. Which one do you want? It's a total crapshoot at this point. I don't think we have any particular reason to favor one way or the other. Maybe a 5-door temple angle? But we don't have any guns that are for valid doors. It's not going to be tinies. Could it be? Actually, it could be.
There's a chance for it.
Oh my god, it could be in Tiny's 5-door temple. And the reason it could be is that the entry to level 4 is not considered for paths. So even though your feather is not on the path to anything, if the diving is purely needed to get into level 4, it wouldn't be on the path for that. So you could have to check the feather bow room to try and pull diving under there. Oh no, but then the diving would have to be on the path. So that doesn't work. It's not that.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right, yeah.
Unless you need diving for some other reason. We know something important is in the 5-door temple, so like you probably check Tiny's room anyway, even though it's like definitely not likely to be in there. You have to consider it. Why is it not Castle for 7-3? We are Castle is 10 points. There are only 2 sevens. Oh, actually. Oh yeah, where do you put the 3? Oh, maybe it is in Castle.
And there's only one left, yeah.
Actually, it could be in Castle. Oh dear. Math is hard, team. Math is hard.
Actually, I think that makes sense, yeah, because with the 21s and 14s around, it could, I mean, yeah.
We're missing a lot.
You could put it in that.
We're missing a lot of 9s. Can we place the 9s that we're missing?
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. Like with the 21s, with the 21s we've got left, it could be a 993.
We have all the instruments and 1 gun. That's so funny. Where are the guns? Where are the goods, Funky? One has to be in Galleon, because there has to be a 9 there. It can't be 2 sevens. We don't have enough 7s left. The 1 is there, and then 3 guns are between Forest and Aztec. Interesting. We still found nothing in Aztec. What is going on here? Okay, Force Link yet. Trough and Scoff has 2 potions?
Oh! What?
5-door ship K. Rool Diddy? You're going right there immediately. And then Beanstalk is dead. And they're getting it at the same time. At the same time! Igloo area to Key 8! That's Vines! Key 8 is in Helm!
Oh, it's confirmed.
Oh my god. Alright, y'all are laughing at Jet Seed, but like, Spike right now is sitting at 52 GBs worth. He's got 6 blueprints and 46 GBs. He's very close to Helm. That's real close. At like an hour and 8 minutes in. This is a perfectly fine seat. Nothing is bad about this seat. It's a little cursed for Kevin standards, but all the stuff is kind of just like, you have the power.
Really? The only thing was just, like, we've had all we've needed for at least like 10 minutes now.
Now, I know what some of you were saying. Some of you were saying, I'm just trying to dig my way out of the hole I put myself in. And that may be true. That may be true, but am I wrong? Alright, fight me.
You'll get no pushback from me, Chief.
Good answer, good answer. Love that, love that. Oh boy, we gotta go to the 5-door ship for sure. I need to know what's in there, because that is gonna be... Oh wait, what if that's homing? Oh, what if that's homing or grape? Maybe you don't care about that. Oh, but we don't have diving. With what diving? With what diving? Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my god, I'm... My brain is ahead of my mouth is ahead of my brain again. Decent odds it's here in Aztec that we get diving here. Decent. Just decent.
Right, looks like we're going to get the Llama Temple sighting here, so maybe this is where Ostand, our requirement here, shows up.
It's the wrong switch, my guy.
Oh, motion!
Potion on an O-stand? Oh, that explains
Yeah,
trombone.
potion on the barrel.
Okay. That explains your trombone, too, if it's not Helm. It could be... Now that puts it at any room in Helm, if this is it. It could be any room, not necessarily a part of the sequence. Which makes things complicated, as you then have to check all the rooms.
Surprise cop there.
That cop is in an ugly spot. You got oranges to work with? Nope. How did Spike avoid the oranges in Castle? That's actually crazy to me. But when he's hunting for diving, he may end up back in Castle, because, like, you kind of... That might push him away from it. He might think it's like a 7-5-5 or like a 9-5-3. To say. This could this be diving? This could be diving. But this could also be a gun to get you something in the 5-door temple, so hard to say. Okay.
Mumbo, you have O-Stat, please.
Alright, let's keep it simple, man. Let's keep it simple. You already raised the snakes. Let's just work our way up there. This could be diving. That is a possibility. This is indirectly hinted. The problem is that then you have to piece diving together for DK rule. Oh, but diving just for the 5-door ship. Okay, this is definitely diving then. This makes a ton of sense to be diving. And then...
Oh, wow. Synchronized slaps there.
Oh, you love to see it. Is this diving? Show me diving.
Come on, do it, do it. Pineapple!
Okay, you take pineapple to the 5-door temple immediately, and then hopefully you find diving there.
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah, you rushed that right now.
We're now at a 12 and a 5, so there's definitely a 7 here. Or a 12 is a 7 and a 5, so this is where the other 7 is. We now know it's not in Castle. Castle was 2 5s.
Ooh, that was a nice fairy grab there from Spike.
They're continuing to clear out the 5-door temple, or the llama temple. I think that makes sense because...
More GBs.
More GBs. GBs. Spike now pushing his way up to 56. Mumbo at 54. Very close. Nice rare coin. Barely any guns? That is indeed a great question. Where are our guns? We don't need them. Screw them.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was literally about to say like, ooh.
Yep, the Helm is the big ol' 60. It doesn't have to be 60, by the way. In the KEVIN settings, it can roll under 60. It could roll anything from your level 7 to your max. The max is 60. And wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it?
The cheapest I've seen in one of my seeds was 44.
Oof. That's pretty nice. Well, the fact that you saw it probably suggests it wasn't very nice. A lot of the seeds...
Oh no!
You really hope you just never have to look at the Helm locker and you just never want to know because, like, oh, it's not important.
Oh no! It was required.
Oh,
there was a cog in Helm for that particular scene for me.
Yeah, that's why it's not usually good news when you know what your Helm requirement is, because it probably means you ran there thinking that you might need to go into Helm, which is less than ideal. Is this diving? Diving in James' 5-door temple.
Do it.
Oh, main ammo! Oh no! It's the other 5! Oh, what a disaster! Oh, but we're saved! There's another potion! Oh my god!
Please.
Welcome to
Oh.
stage.
Oh, more. Oh, I was gonna say more flies. That's not flies.
Oh my god. Oh, bringing it back now, y'all. Bringing it back. I just had a realization. Do you think you think either of them checked the factory boss? I think the factory boss might actually be a pretty strong contender for diving too.
Okay, they have none of them checked any bosses.
All right, so here's what I think is going to be. This is diving. Your 5-door ship has grape. It's diving. All right, we made it. We made it to the promised land.
There we go.
Oh, that's really funny. So I think your 5-door ship is going to be grape, and then I guess the lanky attic is just simply peanuts, right? Perfect.
Yeah, no, that works. Yeah.
All tracks. All our hints are solved. We've explained everything, and then you go to Helm and beat the seed. Perfect. Are you in no mode?
Yeah, that's legit. Yeah.
All right, let's just live in that world. Did that say 58 forest? Alright, never mind. We're taking a brief intermission to go to Snides and dump some blueprints. Alright.
My guy.
All right, hello. All right, well, I'm gonna give Spike, I think, a commanding lead. The GB push, it mattered. It turns out, and if you play Kevin enough, you kind of learn that, like, invariably, a later level ends up kind of important. So you pick up GBs the whole time, and life is good. Mumbo definitely got jump scared by that homing ammo. That is highly unfortunate, followed by something that is highly fortunate. So it kind of works out in the wash.
I like it. Yeah, it's like you see the clear motion, you're like, your fingers like hovering over that pause button, ready to exit level. You're like, wait a minute.
All right. Can we math anything out? So if we think Galleon has Grape, that puts another 5-pointer in Galleon. That could be Twirl, that could be a Slam, it could be Sniper, who cares?
Yeah.
And then Forest has 2... It can only have 1 gun, max, because the 3 has to go in... No, where's the 3? The 3 has to go into Forest. So it has to have 2 guns. So Forest is 2 guns in Spring. Castle is 2 5s. There are 3 5s available. 1 Slam.
Yeah, 2 9s and a 3 in Forest, 2 5s and a 7 in Castle, and then 9 5 in Galleon with the remaining 7 in the factory.
I'm looking at Mumbo's where he found that 7. He found the oranges. Spike never got the oranges. It's kind of weird, but here we are. Spike vaguely recalling that there was something interesting in this cage. It's a blueprint. Back to sides you go, bud. Oh, he doesn't want it. He's 1 short. Oh no. Does Mumbo have enough? He's currently dumping. He's gonna end up 1. No, he has enough. Mumbo has 58.
Yeah, he has enough, yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be a straight race through Helm. Spike having a little bit of an edge here. He's... Yeah.
Literally, rush the room.
Spike only has like a minute or 2 of advantage, but then we have to race through Helm and trying to get to Key 8. Where's Key 8? Does it come down to what room you pick in Helm? You don't know which room it's in. It could be in any of them, I think. Oh my goodness.
Run to the attic.
Go, 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 go.
For those who who haven't seen these settings before, we do use the dusk setting for Forest, so day and night are both available simultaneously, so no need to change the day at this time.
Pretty convenient. Also, for somebody who is unaware, the Key 8 can be anywhere. It does not have to be in Helm in these settings. It just so happened that it rolled to be in Helm, which is why the whole scenario is so comical. It's like we specifically said the key can be anywhere, and yet here you are back in Hideout Helm when I explicitly requested it not to be.
Yeah, we have seen it. I mean, I have seen Kuiper have a completely vanilla Key 8 before. I think that was in a race with Spike Vegeta at that time. They both streamed that one. That was great.
That works. That's so funny. All right, Spike worked his way up to 60.
Yeah, just 2 GBs there in Diddy Attic.
Pretty nice. Momo's gonna have to pick which 2 he wants to get out of Forest. Looks like he's opting for... Oh no, he's just running straight in. Which also kind of makes sense. I mean, you might go to like Forest Funky afterwards. You've got Feather, you got Grape, or you got Feather, you got Pineapple, you can run to Forest Funky. You know it's foolish, so it's gonna have GBs. Oh boy. So Spike has 60, but Mumbo's getting this cleared first. So this, hopefully all things considered, this is Peanut. Logically, you're expected to have Grape, which is why there's a hint for the 5-door ship. That's probably where Grape is. We can just pencil that in real quick. Oh, does Mumbo know where to stand? Is he a genius? He's a genius. Oh, no, it's Coconut Shooter.
Oh.
Oh, that's just rude. Back to Galleon you go, I think. There's no way you go anywhere else, right?
Anything else here?
All right, who figures it out first? Who figures out Galleon 5-door ship? It's got to be there, right? You know there has to be a 9 in Galleon. You know there's a 9 in Galleon.
Yeah, 100%.
But that could be Grape. Oh no. There's a hint at 60. Did anyone look at it? Did Spike look at the 60 hint? I didn't see it. You know what he's doing? He's clearing Helm right now. I love this. He's just gonna go clear Helm and think about it.
Yeah, just go.
You have to do this anyway. It's independent of finding Peanuts. Just go clear Helm. It's fine. We have the 60 hint was junk. All right, great, excellent.
Well, Mumbo on his side, he's he knows what's what. He's put peanuts and just a 3 in forest. Like he knows.
Mm-hmm. And Mumbo's going back to Galleon. He marked grape. Like, can you take the sure thing? Can you take it? He's sussed out the peanut is either in Galleon or in forest. There's no way around it.
All right, I've got firm eyes on Spike's screen here.
Could it be just to lower the water for Diddy's fiber ship? I mean, it could be, but you still need coconut for that. You still have to lower the water, regardless.
I think we started on low water.
Yep, that's low to me.
Yeah, because because when we came around, we had low cactus.
So more likely, it is just for Chunky's fiber ship. So he's running straight to this one. You needed one of the coconut locked things. It is Diddy's Helm, which is not a part of the main Helm sequence. So, oh boy, that explains why Rocket Barrel's on the path. Oh wait, no, Rocket Barrel never ended up on that path. Never mind. All right, unbelievable. Key 8 in Helm. That is madness. And off you go. Did you hit the 5 warp? We love that for Mumbo. We love that for Mumbo. However, if it's here, it's not grape. That means grape would be in forest. So if it is Chunky's 5-door ship, if we see a vial here, this cannot be grape. So that would be huge. Oh, that's so huge for Mumbo. Big pull. Spike figure this out. He's got to figure it out like right now. He's going to Castle. Oh, he sees Castle as big and is trying to like narrow it down some.
Yeah, because he's got because he didn't get the orange. I think having the orange is really like paid out for.
But it can't be a 9 here. There can't be a 9 here. Even with the information he has, there can't be a 9 because it would have to be 9, 5, 3, and he's out of 3s. Is he out of 3s? Yeah, he's out of 3s because he's out of 7s. There's only 1 7 left for him, and he knows it's in factory. Oh no, those oranges. He doesn't know the 7 oranges.
Yeah, that's the thing. He could put 7 elsewhere. So for him, the 3, it could be here.
It could be 7, 5, and forest for him. There's peanuts in the 5-door ship. Mumbo with a huge pull. Oh, he believed in the hints, and it paid out for him. We love to see it. I love to see it. Oh my god, where's grape is who knows where, I guess. Grape could be anywhere in forest. Wow. Wow.
Oh,
that's crazy.
This is absolutely advantage Mumbo right now.
Spike just discounted the hint as that's where grape is. But if it were a coconut locked corridor ship, it couldn't be grape there. There you go. Grape on the boss? Ooh, that would make a lot of sense. We have 2 unknown vials in
Oh god, yeah. Let's do those, yeah.
So 2 of the bosses have something. I never did mark Mumbo's feather. I thought he was going to skip it the whole time. You could have. There was nothing interesting off feather. So, could have gotten away with it. And Spike has just got to think. He just doesn't... What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Mumbo's scouting Helm for information. It doesn't look like Mumbo is committing to a Helm room yet. He's going to look at all the rooms first. He's probably going to look at
he's scouting.
Yeah. Which makes way too much sense. Oh, he's checking the Crown first. And Spike's going back to Galleon. This is a... If he runs right to the right thing, this could be really, really close.
Nice crowd. Yeah, there is not a lot in it. Oh, accidental. double click.
Oh, we did need feather because we needed feather to get in the Llama Temple. God, Jacob, you're so smart. Because like you're not finding coconut until you get into the Llama Temple and get your diving.
Oh, Spike.
Oh no, that wasn't diving. That was pineapple. But pineapple got you diving. Oh no, he's just clearing Galleon. He's looking for a 9 here, but it's just simply hinted to him. And Mumbo, following the hints, is running into K. Rool. He's in go mode. Spike got lost in the sauce.
Yeah, he's...
Go Mumbo, go, 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 go! Oh no. He has to sit through the infamous tiny K. Rool phase.
Oh, this is it, yeah. Do you know what? It's kind of better that it's first, not last. Because when it's last, your eyes are just peeled and just stuck that race time room if you have it open.
Oh my god, it could be Grape on Forest Boss. That would be so mean. That would be so rude. Oh man. Oh jeez. Could be Galleon Boss has something. Could be Castle Boss has something. Could be Factory Boss has something. Could be Forest Boss.
Oh, it could be, yeah.
Two of the Forest Bosses. Yeah. The boss could have junk, so one of the bosses could be pure bait. But those scouring hints are a little double-edged sword.
Following up, they could both be bait. That could just be our ammo belt 2, our instrument upgrade 2. Like, you never know.
Yeah.
We've had our third melon, so we know where that is.
Did we get the Castle Metal potion? I don't recall getting anything off of Castle Metals. Let me check my notes. I definitely didn't write it down if it existed.
No.
And Spike is running to the Chunky 5-door ship. But a little bit too late. A little bit too late. If he ran here immediately, it would have been all well and good, but he is not having it this seed. Not meant to be. As Mumbo gets the ever-stressful task of sitting through the tiny phase waiting for your opponent to finish, watching the race time. Very spooky. Very, very spooky.
Welcome to bonus stage.
There is Spike in the game now. So yeah, he's going to be, by the looks of things, a phase behind. So
and a long one too. This is it's a tall order to come back from this one. MumboToken just has to stay the course, and he's got the seed in the bag. To advance to the semifinals to play, I don't know. We'll figure that out in a minute. I haven't looked at the bracket in a minute. These Blitz tournaments, they go by real quick.
Yeah, let me bring up the Chalon one minute.
If you would. Peanut for Spike. A bit of a stumble at the end, and that costs him. It costs him big.
It'll be Riley.
It's Riley. Oh boy, it's a shot at Riley. Son of a gun. I saw Riley lurking around here, and he's doing some scouting. He's a sneaky son of a gun. I missed. Spike. Oh, Spike has oranges marked for factory, which is not the case. I think he was trying to like figure out where the 7s were. I think he was trying to piece together what diving is. It is. I'm telling you, it's not oranges there. You know where oranges is. This is a real fast time though. Is this a sub 130? He's got to get through DK phase and then Diddy phase after this.
It'll be very close.
That's tight. If he gets a good Diddy phase, he can get a sub 130, which is incredible KEVIN time.
Yeah, if you can get the Diddy through, because that always that's the thing. Rocket barrel controls.
Right.
Tasty.
I am gonna stay vindicated. This was a fast seed. 130, still very fast. Worthy of jet. Worthy of jet. Is it the fastest KEVIN seed we've ever seen? No, but it's plenty fast.
I mean, yeah, with requiring Helm, not a bad time.
I would like to show the haters the door. That is all.
The other thing, like, yeah, requiring the 60 GPs, like, their routing's been great. I mean, like, Spike right at the start going through mini games and everything, like, they've really, like, both played out their skills here. Like, this is an amazing race, this one. That's the thing, yeah, hints throwing us all around, like, the random oranges, Raya homing, not what we wanted it to be. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, the hints were, like, really, like, well placed and, like, really helped us out here this race. Rocket barrel, what a wonderful day.
Yeah, you just gotta fight the good fight. One light down. Two lights down. Wanna go? One man to beat! I think he's shooting through in classic DK64 fashion, almost. And time! That is time for MumboToken, and he wins the race with a time of 1:29.47. Sub 130. GG. Excellently done.
Excellent racing there from both of them there.
see if we can pull him in here and give him a little chat about this fun one. Absolute barn burner of a seed. See what he has to say on it. I think he played great. I think both these guys played pretty great. Just
oh, both played fantastic.
Yeah, a little bit of a difference at the end. Unfortunate. Put faith in the hints, and the hints rewarded.
Yeah, God, you see that
a nice little piece of math at the end too to kind of figure out where your last nines were. Right, you're still looking for Peanut, and given that all the information you had, there's really only two options. You could continue looking in Forest with Coconut, or head back to the hint at 5-door ship with Galleon. I guess for Spike it was a little trickier because Castle was a little uglier. Your Castle at 17 is about 100 pieced together. If he had found the oranges in the shed, it might have
streamlined it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, God, they said a bit of everything. We had a Helm, we've had Jetpack. God.
And we're out here in an hour 30. You'll love to see it. It doesn't destroy my timing to eat dinner like certain seeds have. Yeah. 58 GB forest. That's a rude one. That's for sure. But Spike's almost done himself. He's just got a DK to go through too. Very close race.
Yeah, like 2 minutes behind. Yeah.
Okay. These Kevins, they're volatile, but when people are on their game, they are moving fast. They are. This is why they're in the tourney. They are very quick. And there are 2 potions on bosses we will never see. Unfortunate. And
that is
time. He finishes with a 132.05. Wow. Crazy seed. Back and forth. Wild times. We're going to see if we can grab these guys and pull them in for an interview. Give them a big old GG. Alright, we got Spike here. Hello. GG. Morning.
Morning. GG's.
GG, Spike.
GBs.
GPs.
Yeah.
GBs, lots of them needed.
That's the name of the game, isn't it? Whew. Spicy. We'll see if we can pull Mumbo in here in a second. He might be like getting stuff set up, but talk us through your the end of that seed for you, Spike. I was thinking you went into Helm to like think about stuff for a while.
Yeah, so in my mind, Great was in the 5 ship, so I'm like, there's no point going there. Why would I go there? And even with Coconut, I was like, I'll go check it, but it doesn't feel likely.
Yeah, I think there were two bits of information that kind of, I think, hindered you. One is that you didn't know where Oranges was, which is a little unfortunate. You could have had it, but you were pretty close to it, but you didn't quite get there. And that would have narrowed down your world selection quite a bit, I think. The oranges were in the shed, so it would have been, yeah.
Yeah, I, for some reason, left as soon as I did trash can. I don't know why.
Which is like we thought this was going to be a really like fun little seed because Mumbo got the oranges before doing Jetpack. It's like, is this like you could skip Jetpack, but then like you needed it anyway for the llama access.
We are joined by our winner today, Mumbo. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Great, huh?
Yeah, GG, Mumbo.
Yeah, GG's.
GG, Spike.
Now, let's say well played from you both. Yeah, we were saying like, yeah, this seed had a little bit of everything. We've had Helm for Key 8, a bit of Jetpack in there. Like, yeah, how did that go for you?
Well, I do want to give a special shout out to my friend and training partner Alpha, because Alpha has genned probably about 5 or 6 Helm seeds in a row. So I was very well prepared for the Helm seed, and as soon as I saw 60 GBs on that B-Locker, I was like, that's all the seed is get 60 GBs, get Key 8.
Yeah. Well, the thing is it didn't quite. You weren't quite sure, or at least it was possible that it was like 3 items in Helm. You could have mathed that out to like maybe make that work. But then you started running out of 3s, and I think to me the nail in the coffin was the bean. When you see the bean,
was
it's
only
like
1 3 left.
You see the bean, and you're like, oh no, it's in something's in Helm.
I was
'cause it
playing
was like-
very early on from like maybe 40 minutes into the seed, thinking it was Key 8 and Helm, so I was playing around that.
I was thinking that at -0 minutes. As soon as I saw there was an
That's the
11
11.
inside, I'm like, what are the odds of there being 2 3s and a 5?
Uh-huh.
Surely not.
Personally,
for
I was
those-
I was holding out for Kong and Helm, but you know, you get what you get.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that.
because it was for those who weren't in Spike chat, I saw like just before the race, just pointing out the Helm number and just going, "Oh no."
Yeah, not pretty when you see an 11 anywhere, especially least of all in Helm.
Oh no.
Because like we were trying to like make worlds where it didn't work, and I think it was like when you go first going through, I was like, "What if it's actually just Key 8?" And then it was like, Gone is Way of the Horde. Vines is Way of the Horde. Trombone for some. Oh no.
Yeah, yeah. It was when you pick up a Way of the Horde trombone, you're like, oh, all right, game. I see you. Even though it wasn't actually trombone for Helm, it was just a pure coincidence.
Yeah,
I thought it
there's
was
lots of-
Triangle. I thought it was going to be in the chunky room the whole time. I was very surprised when it wasn't there.
Triangle was Triangle hinted. Triangle was hinted.
It was just
Triangle
for,
was hinted.
well, it was hinted
Yeah,
Way of
no,
the Horde,
it
but then
put
you pulled
for
Lanky
the 5
off.
ship.
Well, then you
Gorilla
pulled.
Gun and Punch were both on the path to Key 8. And I thought it's because you got Triangle there on the Gon check in Caves. So I don't know why Punch was path to Key 8. Because what did you need? Rocket Barrel and Guitar? Where was...
It is that because wait.
Well, Rocket Barrel was on Tiny's Metal and Factory, which is free, and then Guitar was on the Crown of Japes, which is also free.
Vines.
Punch you needed
it's
for.
Vines. It's Vines,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was going to because Punch was needed for Chunky's medal.
Yeah.
No, not for Chunky's Metal,
Who's
but for
the
the
bonus
Hunky Igloo that both of you did
Yeah.
Hunkless for because
Oh yeah, well there's that as well. Yeah.
because Hunky
Yeah.
was in an awkward spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think especially when you pulled the because I think we were just saying like the advantage for you Mumbos, like you pulling the oranges out of castle before jetpack, we were thinking, oh,
Right.
you can just skip jetpack, it's great, and then like the realization, oh no, we do need it.
Yeah, wait a
I
minute.
think that's what helped you, I think, because
Grape mathematically is in fungi somewhere, and I don't
Yes.
know if it was hinted.
It might
No,
be
it
on a
was
boss.
not.
There's 2 vials on bosses that we
Oh,
never
yeah,
saw.
I forgot about
Yeah.
that. Yikes.
Yeah, yikes indeed. Oh boy.
I ended up getting Feather, even though I knew I could skip it. I got it because I thought it would make the 60 GB grind smoother. But then when I realized there was something in Llama Temple and I didn't have any guns, it just kind of worked out that way.
Yeah. I think well the thing is with the Llama Temple is that it's the O stand that you have to piece together.
Right.
And given that you're looking for diving, like you're out of O stand checks. You've already run through Japes, so like kind of had to be in the Llama
Right.
Temple. And so like worst comes to worst, I think at least I would have definitely skipped Feather for longer if I could have. But I think the turning point would have been okay. I think I got to get into the Llama Temple. Would cut my losses. Because you
If
had
you already
to.
have the medals.
Practically speaking, you needed to go into the Llama Temple to go get your pineapple, to go
Correct.
get your diving, to go get coconut.
Correct.
So, like, you're not getting in with coconut. Grape is also in forest, so you're not getting grape
Right.
either. So yeah, practically speaking, you had to actually do that jetpack, whether you wanted to or not.
Yeah, and Peanut was diving locked. I guess that doesn't get you into the temple, but still.
no.
That's just rude.
Poor guns.
Yeah. Yeah, the guns took forever to show up. I must say that this might be my favorite Chunky 5-door temple of all time. That was incredible homing ammo placement.
Oh, I was so
Oh,
upset
yeah.
when it was homing ammo because I knew it was needed for the attic, but
Yeah,
oh man.
that was the piece de resistance. Just
And I was like,
Oh,
don't make
yeah.
me do Toy Monster for diving because there was still that 7 in Factory somewhere. And I was like, oh no.
Yeah, there was a chance for it.
yeah, we were able to math out that the 7 was either in factory because there's a 7 there remaining, or it's in Aztec somewhere.
It's
Oh.
the 7's in Factory.
gosh.
O-Stand Sprint is in Factory
Oh,
somewhere.
I'm looking at what you're looking at, Chief. That's not good.
Yeah, that is that's something or other.
Oh no.
Oh, did you check a boss?
Oh.
Yeah. I checked Forest Boss and I'm seeing a little bit of blue behind that.
Yikes.
eh?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Look at that. Oh no.
no.
Well, hello,
Alright,
great
here's the better
tuner.
question. What boss?
Oh. Oh.
How does this work?
I don't think it's Mad Jack. You back up some, yeah. The loading
we
zone is
go.
like right under the door. There you go.
Oh,
Is it? It's probably not anything crazy. Oh, it's even Puff Toss.
Oh, just puff.
yeah,
Oh, easy.
well, Barrels was not too weird, was it? That was just chilling in the galleon lobby, so yeah.
Barrels was very quick, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it makes sense that this is a boss with no requirements. It just got orphaned by the hints, and you would have had to randomly find this, which might be this could have been real bad if you didn't have like a TNS to TNS path or Away the Horde force boss or any check that you couldn't do with let's take the lanky attic out of the way and put it in the owl tree area, and this seed turns like 15 times worse.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Lord.
Oh yeah.
Maybe not that bad. It had to be in forest, right? Or galleon.
Yeah.
So.
And I mean,
Yeah,
I'll tell you,
think-
I don't know if you saw it, but I was fully expecting Peanuts to be on the attic, and when it was Coconut, I panicked a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh yeah, you needed to get to the lighthouse. It makes sense.
That's kind of what we were like, kind of thinking, but like, oh yeah. As soon as we kind of got Coconut, like, yeah, it's like, oh yeah, we're looking at a chunky 5-door. We were like, yeah, just rush, go.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. I was just thinking the 5-door ship in general, just so you could like get an answer on that hint. That's all I wanted. Like, even if you find grape there, then like you have something to work with, right? It's an answer.
Right.
And then you can look for Coconut elsewhere, which would have to be back in forest if you found
Right.
there. And is there even anything Coconut locked in forest?
That's what I was thinking. I was trying, because I had grape placed in the 5-door ship, so I just couldn't figure out what that Coconut check in forest would have been, though.
Oh, there is
Yeah, same.
There is one option, but you're not gonna like it.
Oh, yeah, right?
It would have been your
Well, it
last
couldn't
gun.
have been that anyways. Yeah.
Oof. Those bosses. How rude.
Right?
And who knows what the other boss is? Maybe like factory boss has your sprint or something weird.
Right.
That's not pretty.
Let me go check. Because that'd be actually
Yeah,
kind
that
of
could've been.
cursed if you didn't have the point system. Because you would have just
Oh,
seen a
yeah.
blue pile and gone, oh.
Oh, yeah.
ew.
Ooh.
Yeah, it would have been real ugly.
I mean, it could just
But
as
yeah,
easily
'cause we got
be,
the
could be like Twirl on the galleon boss. Could be something on the castle boss. None of you checked bosses, probably because they weren't hinted.
Yeah.
Checking bosses in KEVIN?
yeah, no, I never do unless they're hinted or I am in the biggest of casinos.
Enjoy your 200 Trophenscoff with 2 Kongs.
I think Kuiper's talked about bringing that number down.
I would definitely be for such a change.
Such is the way of DK64 Randomizer.com. Ever evolving, ever interesting,
Exactly.
ever changing. And I believe that will wrap it up for us here today. Mumbo, you advance in the bracket. You face Riley in the semifinals.
Excited.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I saw him in chat. He was scouting, so hopefully you saved some secrets.
Gonna play against my playstyle.
Yeah. Bring him down.
Gotta check the things I don't check.
Bring down the reigning Blitz champ. He's pretty good. As far as Spike goes, you're out of the tourney. Unfortunate. Such is the nature of Blitz. It goes, you burn bright, but you burn fast and into the line.
Yeah, it was a fun tourney anyways. I got no complaints.
Kevin's pretty great. Kevin is pretty
Nah,
great.
it was a great race there from you both. It was a great performance there. So, but yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, there's nothing else really from me there, unless anything you guys got any other comments. But yeah, no, GG Mumbo.
Thank you.
Yeah,
GG
GG.
Spike. It was a lot of fun.
It was.
Thank you for joining me on the mic today, Trickums. This is a good time had by all, but it is the end of the
Yeah.
stream at last. I'm going to ship y'all off. We're raiding a good friend of the stream, a good friend of the randomizer. Playing the randomizer even right now. We're going to raid famous YouTuber Bismuth, as he is doing a co-op
Oh,
randomizer with some
baby.
pretty intense settings.
Oh, baby.
And yeah, he looks like he's having a blast. Spicy. Trying out some co-op stuff. That's always a good time. Hope y'all enjoyed. Hope y'all enjoyed watching. If you enjoyed this one, like, comment, subscribe, etc. You know the drill on YouTube. Y'all are beasts. And we'll see you in the next one. Whenever that might be, I'm not sure. That's the nature of these blitz tournaments. They go fast.
Sorry,
And
just before you go off,
Uh-huh.
I do see on Spike the other blue potion on the factory.
Oh, baby.
Oh,
Very nice.
we send you off with a parting shot of 2 blue vials on bosses, and I hope your seeds are better than that. Just
Good night, everybody.
all the time. Have a good one, Team Mornin.
Good night.
Morning.
Morning.